Hello, Pisces. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. This is the reading for 2025. How exciting. It's like, really, Jeffrey? I know. All right. So the energy and the message is adjustment. So it's going to be a very interesting little roller coaster this year on a lot of levels. It just is. And it's like, okay, away it goes. Kind of like life. Speed it up. All right. So this being a 12-month reading, it's 12 card reading. And if you would like a private reading, it would be more than 12 cards. We'd get clarification on certain months, etc. And I am having a sale on readings until November 7th, my birthday. I'm a Scorpio, your brother, sister sign. And yeah, that's that. So it's on readings and it's on art. Right. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, Pisces. And I'm doing this on election day because I figured, oh, everyone's going to be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it's like, well, take a break from the oh my God. Because at the end of the day, like nothing you can do until, you know, it's all said and done. All right. Mm-hmm. 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 Nope. January, December. We begin with this really great card. This is a card of hope. This is about creative inspiration. Well, not even about, it's about creative action. It's really about taking action in something creative that's passionate for you, that's new, that's like a different perspective, a new way of looking at things. And it's also this card of anticipation of good things coming. So it's really about having your head on straight. It's like, well, there's all these opportunities. Like it's almost like the card of opportunity. Really nice. Really nice beginning, January. And then I'm trying to look for numbers that I have over and over again. I have, oh, I do. I have three sevens. Yay. Sevens are about confidence. Great. Okay. Then I have two queens here. Queens are about patience. I always read when I have a lot of one, it's like it's part of the reading. So she's really nurturing, she's really loving, but she doesn't overdo it. She's a very practical nurturer, right? So there's a wisdom to her. She's very practical, earthbound, right? So there's an energy of nurture, of kindness, of self-care, care of others, but not overdoing it. Not overdoing it. Okay, that's February. And then March, it's like, oh, I have all these ideas, and maybe you have the high ground. You have the high ground. And it's almost like there's an energy almost of, because I know you're Pisces and you're really empathic and you pick up everybody else's stuff and this and that. It's like stand your ground. Stand your ground. Oh, well, you can't write poetry because nobody likes poetry. If you want to write poetry, you should write poetry. And if you want to self-publish, then self-publish. Like, you don't need anyone's approval. You don't need anyone's approval. Like, I'm really getting that, you know? Like, stand up. You know, Pisces is a very, very powerful sign, really powerful, because, you're the end. So supposedly, you've been every sign. And, you're living in both worlds, man. You're living in both worlds. So you're living here and you're living there at the same time. No other sign does that. You're not even aware of it. For you, it's second nature. It's like you feel something, you know something, you see something, you hear something. Not everybody gets that information. So you really have this power. And then so many times you're like, well, I don't know, I'm doubting. It's like, Don't doubt, have confidence. Have confidence because it was given to you for a reason. You know, it wasn't like a mistake. It wasn't like, oh, they delivered the wrong package to the wrong door. It's like it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. The universe is really efficient, really efficient. So have confidence in like what your passion is and what your creativity is and what you want to receive and what you want to grab hold of and what you want to, right? Because sometimes people tell me about something and I'm like, oh, I don't know, it doesn't really make any sense to me. But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. It has to make sense to you. It has to feed your soul, not mine. Right? January, February, March, April, I have another 7. And plant the seeds that you feel that need to be planted, where you feel they need to be planted. You know, sometimes it's like an oddball thing. Like, let's say, I don't know, you make Christmas sweaters. And like, okay, you put them up online and then you're like, oh, I think I'm gonna, go to this really weird fair that nobody goes to. And everyone's like, oh, you can't go there. But your instinct is saying to go there. So you go there and then you sell a ton of them. Like just follow your own gut, your own gut. Follow your own gut. So it's January, February, March, April, May. Good card. I know people are freaked out, but it's a good card. Some things have to die so that something else can live. That's the transformation. And don't be afraid of it, right? Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio. It's like we love to go deep, 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 darker. The darker, the better. Oh, I want to figure it out. Oh, I'm going deep into the depths. You sort of like, oh, it's like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Yeah, how many times have I come up out of the water? Plenty of times. Don't be afraid. And, things have to die so that other things can live. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Like watching a nature documentary and they show you some cute animal. They usually don't kill the cute ones, but sometimes they do. And it's like, okay, but the tigers survived. All right. That was May. And then June, it's time to close something out and begin something new. It's time to close something out and begin something new. July, a new path reveals itself. This is your card. You trust the intuition, you go with it, right? August, you gather your strength, you call on your angels and guides to guide you and lead you. You unite your body and mind. Maybe you unite all the messages you're getting from above, from the reality here on earth, into the reality here on earth. Unite those two because you have that power. August, September, and then make it into something that's lucrative. And make it into something that's lucrative, that feeds you, that makes you secure, that grows. October, you, little magic cat, know when to act. And she, like, this one has all her ducks in a row, and she doesn't waste any of her time. She knows when to do and what to say and where to be. And, she just has that instinctual understanding of who to talk to, what to say, where to be. Use that because this one, it's like she's magic. October. November, you're the authority. You're the dad. You're the one who like makes the rules. You're the one who has the final say, right? You're the one who has the idea and is able to implement it, right? So that's the thing. I used to have my own t-shirt business a long time ago, and I did all right. And I remember this one queen I was talking to. He did the same. Well, he didn't do the same, but he did, and he didn't. And the thing that he really kind of instilled, I didn't really follow the advice, but he was right. He's like, you can't do everything. You just can't. You watch things on YouTube. You could do everything. You could do anything. Like, no, you can't. No, you can't. Not well. He delegates. So if you have something, these Christmas sweater things, If you can, find someone to make them for you and deliver them and do that. Yeah, it's your idea. It's enough. It's enough. Doesn't, I have to make everyone. I used to dye all the t-shirts. I used to make my own labels. I used to sew in my own labels. I screened every shirt. I sold every shirt. I designed every shirt. I shipped every shirt. It's insane. And at the end of the day, for the amount of work I was putting, I mean, I love doing the work, but I probably could have maybe made less money, but had double the time. So maybe I would have made more money. Right. Okay. November. And he's got his head on straight, this one. He's really got his head on straight. Last card, December. Take the idea and run with it. Don't pick up all the excess crap. So I have 3 7s. Sevens are about confidence. You know the other thing about sevens that I don't really talk about much? Seven is the number of spirit. Seven is the number of spirit. There's 7 days in a week. Seven is a very magical, lucky number. It's this element of like the confidence comes from spirit. It's like I got the download and now I'm putting it into the world. That's what's going on with sevens. That's what's going on. And you have 3. And you're my last sign because I'm doing them in order lately. And I've gotten 2s of things, but not that many 3s. And I have 3 7s. So this is about spirit and confidence. They're with you. She's with you. We're with you. He's with you. Like, so if you get something, it didn't come to you by accident. You get a recipe. It's like, oh, okay. Make it and make it. All right. Blessings. Have a lovely year. I will have the December read. I haven't done the December readings. I haven't even done the new moon reading for November. But I saw, so this is, an example. I saw someone had done the 2025. I was like, you need to do 2025 right now. So I did. I did them all today. Now I'm going to go get lunch. 33 after 3. I'm hungry. All right. Blessings to you. Thanks for tuning in. And if you want a reading, this is a great time because it's on sale. Doesn't mean you have to have it by just you have to pay for it by November 7th. But if you want to have it in the beginning of January, you can do that. Not a problem. All right. Blessings, blessings. See you soon. Bye.